Okay, so welcome back everybody. Let's get everybody up to speed with what we're doing here. We're testing out the mobile phone app, right? And this is all the stuff, and I straightened out all the code, but when I went to run the code, I saw some mistakes. Started getting some errors. So let us turn off the webcam so we can see our code, and let me bring this over here. And let's do some debugging. So this says I already fixed one issue. Let me bring this out, see if we can see almost all of it. Okay, so let's just start by running it again, and it's going to tell us where it's broken. Why did I run it again? Because it's been a long time since I ran it before, and I had to take a phone call, so my attention got distracted. And so, warning, LCD crystal, that's good. Okay. So, what's the first thing it throws? Void loop. Okay. Okay. So somewhere around line 98, and that's right here. Okay. So that happened because that's part of the comment above. So there's that. We say 9813, 9817. That wouldn't be current now. So let's tighten this up a little bit. Excuse me. Oh my, I apologize for that. My question is, okay. My if statements are a little goofed. I probably mentioned before I don't like writing them this way, but I'm not going to go through the effort to change all of them to... I will make them look clean though. So that should have gotten most everything else. Let's run it again and see what else is going to burn up. And this is a big sketch, so it seems like it's taking a little bit longer to compile. Yeah, so far so good. We're loading up the I2C liquid crystal. It's taking a little while. No errors. Okay, everything's running. Das ist gut. Okay, so let me bring this over here. Let's scoot this guy over here. And let's look at our test. We turn it on and we choose our Wi-Fi, and then the app controls LED and the fan and the mobile smartphone. So let me get started on that. So open up the app. So got one. I must have got 1.176. So let me check there. Well, you don't say. No problem. Oh, yeah, it says it on the display. 176. Yep. So it says the mobile phone and the smart home must share the same Wi-Fi, or the smart home connects to the hotspot of the mobile phone. So let's see here. What do I need to do specifically? Open the app and select Wi-Fi. App input the IP address. It's written in there, then click connect. Okay. It's funny because okay, got a connection failed message, so I'm going to well, one thing I'm going to do is make sure that I'm on the same network, because I think this, yeah, okay, so this phone was on my my 5K hertz network. It was on the wrong network. Okay, so now I saw a little thing there that said it was connected, and oh well, let me get this out the way. Turn on the webcam so you can see it, and bring my instructions back. And see if any of these buttons do anything. It said please establish a connection. I thought I had. Okay, so clear all. Now open the app. Okay, and it changed my IP address again. There's no problem, we'll change it back. Okay. And now it says it's connected. Okay. Yeah, there was like a little toast message. I used that IP address right there off the front. Okay, so the mobile and the smart home must be on the same Wi-Fi, or the smart home connects to the hotspot on the mobile phone. Okay. App input IP address. Okay, then click successful if. Okay. Oh, well, hey, let's look at our app. This looks like we had a couple of requests against the serial monitor, and right there, that's interesting. It says please establish a connection first. It says it's connected. Connection dropped. Please establish a connection. Connected. Okay. Next you can click the LED, and then the smart home will be turned on. Click the fan button and the fan will be turned on as shown below. What in the heck? That's Okay, so that should be that one, but that's not working. And that's the fan. Please establish a connection first. So that's the connect button. My connect button is, none of my buttons are labeled, so connect, connection dropped, connected, not turning the fan on. Oh, okay. There's supposed to be this whole area right here that tells me ESP32. That's where the connection's displayed. But I don't have this. I have this whole thing centered in the middle. Look, it looks like my app isn't even finished. And then down here I have the atmosphere lamp, the SFX1 and 2. So, am I on the right script? I don't think so. But that's what I should be seeing up here. Choose Wi-Fi. I put that in, click to connect. I should be able to turn on this and the fan and see this. Okay. So, I should be able to, but I'm not. So, I don't know if my, I don't know if my app is broken because my app doesn't look like that. Like here, I'll show you what my app looks like down here in the corner. You see, like, my buttons don't have any labels or pictures or anything at all. So it looks like the app that I got isn't finished. I think I'm going to have to try and reinstall it or update it somehow. But it just doesn't look like this app is done. And I thought that's what we were going to do here. But now you see we've also, turn off the webcam here, we've accumulated a whole bunch of, oh, hang on, establish a connection first. Let's see what's going on in the IDE real quick. I just want to study this a little bit longer while we're here. So, connection dropped when I tried to turn on the light. 15:58:30. Establish connection. We're connected. Try and turn on the fan. Nothing's going on. Try and turn on the light. Nothing's going on. Connection dropped. Try and turn on the fan. Establish a connection first. And look at this. We have these are button hits, right? AS, FS. Let me find those in the code. Not sure. We'll have to clean it up a little bit and take a look. But so connected, connection dropped. AS. I think AS is the. I'm just guessing. I think AS is the LED button. I think BS. So connect. BS, DS, GS, GS, GS. Yeah. Okay. So it's returning the values to the console of the something that, of the button that got pressed. So let's connect again. And the turn off the LED button. This LED button right up here in the corner is every time I press it, it's like exiting out of something and returning this stuff to the console. So if I turn this on and I got connected and then hit that button, it returns an AS. If I turn this on, get connected, I hit the window button. It says connection dropped. I got BS. Connected. Hit the next button over. CS. So that'd be the music now. Turn it on. Hit the whistle button. Connection dropped. DS. Okay. Now turn it on. Hit the door button. Connection dropped. Yes. And turn it on. Connect the door button. That's FS, right? Okay. So that's like what we're recognizing these somehow as AS, BS, CS, DS, ES, FS. This down here is not getting built at all. But I should have a couple of items in here being displayed. And then these are labeled as text views in the code. It says rained off harmful gas, but these are not labeled as, these look like switches, right? I forget what they're called in HTML, but some sort of like switch, right? Like an on-off switch. And on my app, they're called text views, meaning like it's supposed to label something. If you like to explain, like an explanation text or something. So that's wrong on my part of the app. And then all of my stuff down here, none of it has any color. So I think there's something severely wrong with the app that I downloaded, and I need to get a new app, because I'm seeing reports coming up on the console and I'm connecting, but it looks like there's a lot of HTML and a lot of design work. This is front end stuff that faces the customer. There's a lot of customer facing stuff that didn't get done on this. So we'll have to troubleshoot this one and come back to it, but maybe there's an update for the app that will fix all of this, and then we can continue on, but we'll find out. But only one project to go after this.